Hello, guys. Welcome to our YouTube channel. It's your man, The Revelation. Welcome to Proud Listeners Movement Foundation. Welcome to our YouTube channel, man. Yeah. If you haven't clocked in, just click in on the link and just share up and just subscribe if you feel like you have to. But yeah, we need to reach those 1,000 subs, man. I'm counting on you guys. All right. So today's topic is going like this. We're trying to move into another type of direction. So this is something to do with some emotions and some deeper vision of some kind of type of thing. So yeah. So today we're going to be talking about some people love your kindness until it is boundaries. That's our topic for today. Some people love your kindness until it is boundaries. It's actually like an everyday struggle for most people. If I say most people, I mean me, you, and most people around the world. So how are we going to approach this topic is like this. So this question, this topic, whatever it is, but we're just gonna have to explain and answer it. So what this has to do with is that sometimes in life, you as a person, you have a way of how you let people close to you. Sometimes people are close to you because you help them a lot. Sometimes people are close to you because you're a good listener. Sometimes people are close to you because you you tell them things that make sense, or sometimes people are close to you maybe because you got money. Some people are close to you maybe because you're desperate. Some people are close to you because you're just you like to party, or you're just not sensitive to things. And some people love you maybe because you're social or you're antisocial. Well, the list go on and on and on and on. So once someone loves you for something that you do for them, then that itself has to let you know that they are there because of what they are benefiting from you, right? And once you yourself accept the fact that you will always say yes to each and everything that uh, people want, you always say yes, and you have no way of saying no in anyhow. You're just this good person that is always like wanting the platform, you know then that's where people will try to take the best out of you and try to use you. I know if this makes sense. But in other ways, in other words, that kindness, some people were just born being kind. You're just some people are born with it. Some people, they just find it along the ways of living. But then once you start setting boundaries to your kindness, that's when you start to see that all those people that were surrounding you, they start leaving one by one. Why? Because if someone is no longer able to get what they used to get from you, what's the reason for them staying? Which basically show you that they were fake friends, or they were fake relatives, or whatever. I've seen this in like most relatives, or in like families. This normally happens a lot, that sometimes people are they are with you, or they're after you, or they're talking to you because they're trying to aim for something. I don't want to go about it. I don't want to say like they want something, but they're trying to aim for something to be done to them, or they want something. Let's just say, and then you, with your understanding, you always be like, oh yeah, if I got, I have to, let me just help them out, and let me just see what I can do. You know. So you first do the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, and then you start seeing a sequence of that. This is not stopping. It keeps going, and it's draining me. But for you as a person who is just kind, sometimes you don't see your losses. To you, you're doing something right. But whenever you are actually in your safe space and you're not going through certain things, and you're like, I'm sure this is this and this and this. Then this makes you realize that sometimes you have to set boundaries on how you let people in, and how you you know on how you have to minimize your kindness towards people, because at some point you have a life to live, they have a life to live. So sometimes you just have to be bold enough to make a decision and to put boundaries off of your kindness, for your self-being, for your mental state, for your self-worth as a person. you know you have to make sure that you yourself, you're fit enough to be able to keep on doing the good work. So sometimes setting boundaries will make you see who's real and who's not. Putting boundaries will make you see who is going to stay or who's going to go. And that's a good thing, because you've mastered the art of self respect, and you've mastered the fact that you yourself might be kind to people. But when you see most of them living, then you really know that you're just kind enough to accept them for who they are, but they never accepted you for who you are. They were just there to drain you. So that's literally one lesson about life. You have to put boundaries to your kindness. You might be kind and you might feel like, uh, you know, that's who you are. Yeah, of course, it might be who you are, but sometimes you have to man up, stood up for yourself, and say no to certain things. You will definitely see that on all the things that you have been kind enough to give to people, to do certain things to people, and all that. If you had literally saved up of someone, you know, that really values them, who is literally going to stand with you in any hardships of life and everything, then you would have done something way bigger and better. So yeah, let me know in the comment section if that's been explained well, and let me know that if this has some understanding into it. So I don't know, wherever you're listening from, I love you and thank you for tuning in. So we are going to we're going to take this further into going deeper in this type of topics, but sometimes they have something to do with relationships as well, so yeah, tune into the next episode. And if you haven't liked or share or subscribe, make sure you just do on the bottom below. Thank you for watching in. Proud listener signing out. Thank you.